Big Game James TV.
Get with it to get left behind, and we got
Big Game James TV.
And right now, y'all, we gonna speak on wake up. All I want to say is wake up, and the face that I'm making is not like y'all ignorant to what's going on. You just believe, but you don't want to believe. No, believe.
Yeah.
Believe. Your gut won't tell you wrong. How many of y'all been places and something told you he lying, she lying? No, that's real. That's real. Now, what we are gonna speak on, y'all already know. A lot of people don't want to touch this topic, but we gonna touch it. We're gonna speak on that submersible, fam. This is what I gotta ask you. I saw something, right? And the clip from YouTube said they are 9 Empire State Buildings deep.
Right.
And they broke it down. When they said 9 Empire State Buildings, then they did the feet. Then they did this. Then they did that. That was for the dummies. Didn't catch on. So let's just 9 up. I don't know how tall. I think 1,400 feet up from one of the towers, the Empire State Buildings. All right, so go 8 more. Put that one up.
Oh, I know.
You have and for anybody watching this live, once again, I cannot see the comments. If he see him, he gonna run with it. He gonna holler at y'all. I got to pick up a second device, which is this, to read the comments. So to no love lost to none of y'all, love all of y'all. He love y'all too. Let's get back to what I was saying. Then I'm gonna let him run with it. I see that one. Can you pronounce that?
Hannies.
Hello to you.
What's up? Hello.
So they gave y'all those selections for dummies. Let's keep in mind, these people, and no disrespect to the families if it did happen. Right. If it did happen, because I did see another episode on national TV that really crushed me. Like, wow, they really paid them or they put them out here to say this.
Right.
First of all, let me say this. I don't know who in their right mind would go put themselves in a coffin with no escape to see something you could see on TV. They was bolted in. There was no escape hatch. None.
Right.
Even if there was an escape hatch, you can't get out with that much pressure. Even if you fear for your life, as soon as you open the door, everybody gonna drown in seconds.
Yeah.
You know what killed me today when I turned on the YouTube when I clicked the link, and some dude said in a national meeting, guess what he said? Big game. Guess what this dude said? The families. For all this is who they said the families was. Right. The Arabic family to the father and son. They said everybody that was in there didn't feel no pain. So these family members that spoke said they was at peace with that because they didn't feel no pain. First of all, they lost their life. I'm not at peace.
Right.
2, who are you to say that they ain't feel no pain? How many of y'all have ever died and came back to say there was no pain before death?
Right.
All right. Not only that, what killed me the most with this whole thing, these people paid this much amount of money to go into this sub.
Right.
Could have seen on TV with a PlayStation controller. They were bolted in. Listen, y'all.
Yep, absolutely.
The ocean is huge. So they went 2 miles down, maybe more. 2 or more. A mile, that's enough.
Right.
3 feet is enough for me of water in a sub. I ain't going in the sub anyway with no water.
Yeah.
But it went 2-something miles down.
Right.
Everybody forgetting to realize what's around them.
Right.
Miles this on the sides of them. So they're talking, everybody they're not seeing that big picture. So it's 2 miles of water down. So you got that much pressure on you.
Mhm.
That's trillions of gallons of water. Now you got all. Here's the plus sign. I told y'all this. So you got the top coming down. You got the sides, this side, and you got the bottom going against the grain. Now they said they imploded. This is what killed me. They said they imploded. What's an implosion, y'all? I showed y'all a crushed can. A
Yeah.
crushed can.
Right.
Implosion mean gone. Y'all found debris. How you find debris from an implosion? Once it crushes, it falls. If it did that,
Right.
if you found debris, something blew that up in the water. The guy on the TV said, "Oh, there is no remains. They were disintegrated."
That means something hit it. That means a laser or something hit it. See here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to
The
stuff
Mad
like that.
Catter said exactly. Love you, Mad Catter.
At the end of the day, it's like this. When you realize how reality is, then you understand it. You know, they had the movie. Now everybody forget the TV series. It was called what? Stargate. Understand what I'm saying? Now you got this thing that's called Ocean Gate. Oh no, my fault. Not Stargate. It's Seagate. Seagate.
You
And
get
then what you think a Seagate is compared to Ocean Gate? You understand what I'm saying? Ocean Gate was the submarine that's going on there. So it's a time traveling machine. Everybody know it. You know what I'm saying? It's just to the fact that too many people was out there trying. They don't put it this way. They didn't want people to come out there and try to do their own search party that had money. Understand what I'm saying? Because like I told boys before, you once you get past that certain stage, you know, of searching, this it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like me personally, I'm gonna do my own thing on it. It's they got what they was looking for. It's a time shuttle machine. Okay. If you look at the star, if you look at the Seagate that came on TV, they walked into this thing and went to another dimension. The dimension looked like it was an ocean. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on, and here's my another concept too. When you got money, you gonna flex like a motherfucker. This boy he was millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? He was a millionaire. Why would you get in that little ass vessel like that? Me as a person, you got money. When you get paid and stuff, what you do? You want to go spend that money. You want to show everybody you got money. You're not gonna sit there and say, "Nah, I'm cool." You know what I'm saying? And people also fail to realize too, our money, our U.S. dollars is more money. Well, besides when July comes, but our money is different when you cross that line of the United States. You understand what I'm saying? So a millionaire can be a billionaire overseas. You know what I'm saying? And then a billionaire overseas is a millionaire here. Their money don't make as much as money as it is over here. You know what I'm saying? So how do we not know? And then he said, "Well, I'm gonna take my son with me because now there's no heirs for the money to be passed down. I'm gonna take him with me so he won't tell nobody that I went to the future or I went to another city under this world that everybody don't fail to realize. They forget. They kept throwing it in our face. You know what I'm saying? With the Avatar, with the Black Panther, they showing us that there's an underworld city in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda's supposed to be in Africa. What's next? What body of water is next to Africa? Understand what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of things that's going on that people forget that they throw in our face all the time. But me personally, if you got that money, you gonna flex your money. Just like if you want to get a dirt bike or bike, you're gonna flex your money. You're gonna get a bigger bike because you want to be bigger than somebody else. You get a boat, you get a yacht. You're not gonna say, I'm gonna get a tugboat and I'm a millionaire. You want to show boys that you got that money. You understand what I'm saying?
now. I'm glad Mad Catter said that makes sense. Now check
Yeah.
this out. Flexing your money. They
Right.
got enough money to pay. Listen, I'm being honest. The
Right.
money they paid, each one paid this. Each one paid this. That's enough money to pay the Navy.
Right.
Hey, look, we need you to get one of your top-notch subs. Y'all know how deep they went with this
Yeah.
submersible? The
Right.
subs that all the militaries got on this so-called globe, they go deeper than that.
Oh, right.
They
Absolutely.
at war when they at war and they going down and they shooting off them those missiles out of them subs, they deeper than where that sub went, right?
Right.
This sub,
Right.
all the money that they spent, he could have paid one of them. We'll take you down in one of these. We
Yeah.
could take
Right.
we could take some snapshots for you. We won't be
Right.
able to retrieve anything. Hey, guess what? They told you we can't retrieve anything. But let me tell you a little secret about them subs that they got in the military. They got suits that them dudes can get out in.
Right.
I hatches in the military sub. Oh yeah, don't get it fucked up, y'all. They can get out of these subs and they can walk the surface of the ocean floor in the suits that they got. But that's if worse came to worse. But they got subs that can withstand that pressure.
Think about one. Yeah.
Implosion is crunching you up because there's air in the middle. So
Right.
you have to have the same amount of pressure inside as the outside. There ain't no way in hell you can match the pressure of the outside.
Yeah.
We don't know the pressure of the outside of the ocean. Every time you go deeper, you got technology. The numbers is digital.
Right.
Remember, it's not a dial caliber. You got digital calipers, and if anybody know machinists
That's good.
know what a digital caliber is and what a dial caliber is. A dial is like your analog clock. A
Right.
digital is only giving you roughly, but they say digital was precise. So
Right.
being underwater and you got this empty tube, they're gonna say oxygen plays a role. This plays a role. Okay, only thing oxygen and that's gonna do is create a fire inside
Right.
and a gas explosion, but it's not going to explode because it's still, even if you had you need a nuke or military grade weapon to make an explosion happen underwater to where it's going to make a bubble and a burp and go up. But what they went down there with, their oxygen couldn't even have went boom and blew out. It would have
Yeah.
just, it would have been like, boop, and it might even have
Uh,
went up and it would just crumble and they
Hey,
gone.
guess what?
Go ahead.
Guess what? I'm gonna fuck everybody up with this shit. Now they had this. See, people is
Hey,
not talking.
who said hey real quick? Who said that?
The real estate news with
Oh, wait a
Catherine.
minute. Oh, Catherine, love you, 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 love you.
So,
Real estate, real quick. If I'm not responding to y'all, it's because I can't see the comments. They do come on, but they go so fast on my device. He might catch them, so I gotta pull up another device to catch them. But I love all of y'all in this chat. I love y'all. Big gang running.
so here's the thing. A lot of people is forgetting that they was supposed to have oxygen to last them for at least 2 weeks down there. At least they got to 3 days before they said they ran out of oxygen. That's impossible. If you had enough, understand what I'm saying here. If you had enough, because you did research to say, okay, this is how much oxygen we can do. We gonna come back within a week or whatever. So or whatever, how long you had a week's worth of oxygen, and you was only in the second day in going into the three. Then y'all said y'all ran out of oxygen. How was that? Y'all boys is missing out the three extra days or whatever they went. They went on a Saturday. Okay, y'all missing out on 5 or 6 more days. Y'all see people fail to realize what they said when it first happened. They ran out of oxygen. They over this way because they doing this and doing that. But they were supposed to have at least a week of oxygen. There is no way that they went off a course like that. And then they say, oh, wait a minute. They ran out of they're gonna run out of oxygen. They only got a certain amount, they only got 90 something hours of oxygen. How when y'all was supposed to be down there for at least a week?
Listen to this.
Understand that. See, they everybody forgot about that. They said that. Oh, they supposed to have oxygen that last them for a week. They was only 3 days in, or almost 2 days in, and they ran out of oxygen.
So
People
the
forget that they said that.
3 days is missing. Check this
Right.
out. Did you see the pictures of the debris? And they
Yeah, they
had
had to count down
countdown
to the death.
to the death.
Yes. So how did y'all know exactly where they was at if y'all counting down these boys' oxygen levels? It's another thing to sidetrack everybody from what's really going on the other side of the world. You understand what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Like me personally, I'm gonna put my twist on it. They got paid. They went to the underground city to explore. He got money. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. What's up?
And listen to this.
What's
And
up?
when I tell y'all, a lot of y'all got to understand something. And I mean this. When I tell y'all TV means Tell lies to your vision. That's what television stand for.
Real shit.
Now,
Yeah.
let me tell y'all why I said that. If any of y'all saw those uh media videos showing y'all that they said the Navy from the three said that there was debris at the
Right.
bottom of the ocean by
Yeah.
the Titanic. They said there was debris from they said we don't know if it's debris from the submersible. That's what the first thing they said.
Right.
You know what was funny? Did you see the debris that they showed y'all of the Titanic? They showed you a shoe, some plates, some a hair comb, some old things that was supposedly from when the Titanic sank. Hold
Right.
on. How many hurricanes done went through the world? How many earthquakes done went through the world? How many animals, how many sea creatures, not animals, but how many
Yeah.
sea
Yeah.
creatures that went around through, how many sea creatures done went around through the ocean?
Right.
And telling me they didn't disturb that sand. So
Yeah.
you wait. So you got idiots up here.
Right.
I'm calling y'all, but they
No,
got the idiots up here believing
talk
that,
talk that shit.
but
Talk that
believe
shit.
that they send y'all a picture and say, "Oh, it's a comb here. This is the Titanic wreckage." How in the
Yeah.
world do you still see a plate on the ocean floor from the Titanic? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? And
Yeah.
people, they had an old 1912 shoe with the tongue hanging out. There's how your shoes talk when they torn
Right.
up back in the day, where they had the
Right.
shoe split like it was talking, right?
Yeah.
But it's still in the water, so
Yeah.
that's how they hit y'all with the
Right.
debris from the. Now this is what killed me even more when they said the debris from the the submersible. How you got debris from an implosion? When you implode, it's just crunch, crunch, fall. Not
Right.
crunch, crunch. It's spread out.
Yeah.
It
Right.
it didn't explode. It imploded.
Yeah. So now they had to sugarcoat it now. So they had to switch the game up now
Look, and then they said there was no bodies. There was no bodies to recover.
because it's in the city. It's in the new undercity that they went to. Understand what I'm saying? And people got to feel to realize too.
Real estate
They
Catherine,
just
thank you for the donation. Love you so much, dearly.
and then
If I could
and
kiss you
then
through this TV, I would.
and then on top of that, people fail to realize too. When you sit there and you talk about the debris and stuff, I said the same thing. I said, okay, so here's the thing. How in the hell we could just go and visit the Titanic, but we can't do the Port Harbor? Port Harbor is history. Understand what I'm saying? You are not allowed to go any diving. You can't even put a boat in that water, even go anywhere the facility of that area. You have to go in through the toilet
Hey,
and
Laura.
fly into the helicopter. You understand what I'm saying? So you would think the bombing of Port Harbor, you would want to be in a harbor to look and see because that's history. But you can't do that for that. But you could do it for this Titanic, which is a mothership. I don't understand that. Understand? I don't understand that. How me personally, I want to go down and I would go down Pearl Harbor to see how it was, then actually do something with this mothership that they call Titanic. I believe it's a make-up damn place that don't fucking exist, and they're just showing us pictures. And these motherfuckers were stupid enough to go down and look and see if it was real or not. Period. They got a hold of some shit they shouldn't got a hold of, or they disappeared in the time machine, and they had to make up some shit because they don't want nobody going out there looking for them. Because you know how many other people out there that's billionaires that's rich, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's my brother. I'm gonna go look for him." Now you're gonna say, "Oh, they're dead." This thing that did bust this way, that way, like you said. If that's the case, why did you could have just showed a crushed ass on the ropes on the side of the rock somewhere, and we be like, "Oh damn, that's it." But y'all didn't do that. Y'all showed all this debris
Laura.
blowing up like somebody blew it up with a fucking what do you call it? One of the motherfucking submarine thing missiles, torpedoes. And now you're gonna say, now watch. They're gonna say, "Oh, we made a mistake. We thought that was it, but that's not it." Come on now, people gotta wake up. You know,
Man, love you. Big game. You know what was crazy, man? Look, remember when they said, did you see the media they put out where they had all the naval officers on board that ship,
Right.
and they were saying we it's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Right. They already gave up on it before they looked.
Listen, listen. If if they really was down there, they
Right.
they weren't hard to find. Let me tell you something. You are not going in. I go fishing down here in the Allegheny River. They got the game commissioner showing up in the boat.
Right.
I'm in an undisclosed part of the river trying to
Right. Right.
me drink a case of beer. I ain't got a fishing license. I want to fish and get away with catching some fish going home.
Right.
Somebody come around the corner with a game commissioner badge. He pull up in a boat. He come up to shore, jump out, license and registration.
Right.
Y'all telling me this fisherman can find me?
But
But
the
y'all
National
telling
Guard
wait a
can't.
minute, telling
Yeah.
me, well, listen to me. They got listen, people don't realize. I kept telling them in my last video, they got
Right.
Google Earth. You know what Google Earth is?
Yeah.
Google
It's
Earth,
the GPS.
you can access that. They
Right.
have something. Now remember this: when they give you something, they got something 20 times better.
Right.
Google Earth, they don't use Google Earth. They use Earth.
Right.
You
Real
feel me?
shit.
They got
Real
the
shit.
one that can see how many strands of hair you got on your head.
Real shit.
Don King went missing in the Atlantic. We can't find him. How many people you know can get in a boat and go across the ocean without somebody pulling up, talking with the lights flashing, talking about where you going? I want to see your boat documents.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, millionaires. You kept if you pay the millions, we're gonna shut you. See, this is what they need to understand. So who paid who to do
Right.
this? First of all, who paid who to do this, and who received that money? Now
And
everybody playing the hush hush after they got the money. Well, look
right.
down there. Look,
And and and
go ahead.
and and, and and you're right because you sit there and now it makes you sit there and say, okay, so who did what to shut what up? But here's the thing though, once that's all said and done, it was all planned in the jip. That's what way for everybody to be sidetracked by saying we gonna harvest this kind of energy over here so we can sidetrack it for what's really going on over here. We gonna see how many people get into it before we say, you know what, we found them, we're sorry. So now they're gonna say it's over with and done with. It's not over and done with. Somebody's gonna come out and say, you know what, they're gonna be a fair for their life because they're gonna tell what the hell really went on in this motherfucker. But like I said, with the guy and his kid, that's his heir. Why would
Look,
you take the heir
look,
down
look.
with you?
Let me keep it 100. For those that don't know what 100 is, let me keep it real. So you mean to tell me I don't care how much money you got.
Right,
You gonna let somebody seal you up in a coffin? You can't get you can't get out. You can't. You got no escape hatch. What kind of drugs they give you? Ain't a drug on the planet that can make somebody say, okay, bolt me in, send me down. Ain't no way up, no way out. And then
but
to the world, everybody's eyes is focused on this side, but what's going on over there? Everybody looking right there, and they look when somebody said, now when I'm not laughing about it, but
hmm,
somebody said this is going on in the world right now.
right.
But when you sit
Must
down,
be actually
like,
facts. Yep.
but no, or somebody with common sense to say, this ain't no damn news.
Right.
This is some millionaires with an idiot idea. We going down. It, how did it make the news? How did
Yeah.
you
Right.
get? How did you get
How
the
do we? How did
military?
you even?
How did you get the military involved?
Yeah.
Now, what's
But
what y'all should really be thinking? Who's
yeah.
who's really behind this?
Yeah. But see, you also right too because, like you said,
West
as
Big,
soon
what's
as
up, big homie?
as soon as you hit that motherfucking water, they on your ass like fucking fly on shit. They're on your ass like shit. And for the National Guard to say they don't know where the fuck you at, that's a problem. How
That's
safe is the waters really is if y'all don't know where you're at.
that's why I said when they said we got the beacon, they said it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. They got the satellite up there. It's better than yours, better than Google Earth. They see crimes when it happen. It's
Right.
all it's all about this. If you ain't got the right this, listen to me. Anything goes with you. They could cover up. They could cover up that which they've been doing for years. We
Right.
cover up, write a news story, cover that story up, write a news story. Y'all seen
Right.
the Ohio train derailment? That's white noise, and
Mm.
a lot of people don't know that. Somebody was saying The Simpsons. Here's another thing: how y'all know this story is all bogus, and it's a bunch of who's behind it. The Simpsons
Right.
was already speaking on this submersible, but here's the
Right.
catch. Did any of y'all see the movie The Abyss with Ed O'Neill, where he went down and they went down in that submersible to go find that the nuclear missile that one of the military dudes went AWOL and took it down
Mm.
another submersible. So two
Right.
submersibles facing each other. The
Right.
deeper they go, the more pressure above them. Dude got he crashed his submersible. Somehow he went down. The deeper he kept going, his thing cracked. He imploded fast. But then Ed O'Neill and the girls, they crashed on they crashed down on the seafloor. One of the level
Mm.
one of the levels of the seafloor. Because the
Right.
seafloor many levels. Man doesn't know how deep the sea is. We only know how deep we went. And they just give y'all game and y'all say, Yup, that's how deep they is. It's deeper than what you think.
Outer
That's
space.
why I
Yep.
told y'all Earth wasn't round. That's another video. So they crashed on the ocean floor. Their submersible was taking in water.
Right.
They now Ed O'Neill and this girl went down there with one suit. If something happened, who gonna get out of here? The person with one suit. Oh,
Right.
let's not forget we gotta flood it first. They had an open hatch, but only the person once they flooded, then they can escape because you can't escape until it's completely full. That way the pressure is equal on both sides. You won't be able.
Absolutely.
That's like open up a car door when you crash in the water. You can't. Everybody say it's strong. It's strong. No, it's not strong. It's just the air is in the vehicle.
Right.
Bust the window, let the water fill up, hold your breath, then open the door. Don't panic. So one of them had to drown in this movie, The
Right.
Abyss. He was a better swimmer than her. So she drowned. He swam her back, but he had to wait till she drowned. And they swam back. Now there was a scene where towards the end of the movie where he had to go down and retrieve the nuke. And I don't want to drag this out because I want to let you talk too. He was rescued by somebody that wasn't us down there where we can't,
Right.
where the depths where we can't go. This is why I tell y'all, where do you think they hide at? They hide where we can't go. And they're not hiding, that's just where they're at. You
Right.
understand? They don't hide. They gave us technology. They're not hiding. You think they hide because you don't know that one of them is walking around every day. Extraterrestrials that y'all say don't exist, y'all crazy. Yes, they do. That's where our technology come from. Y'all busy
Yeah.
reading books. They
They
look
crickets.
be reading books saying Adam and Eve, right? I say this all the
Right.
time. They reading books. They're reading books talking about Adam and Eve. Make a hammer. Make a shovel. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Right.
You understand? Who helped you? Case closed. Go ahead, run it.
Well, you everything you hit was key factors, but like I keep saying, it's just a lot of things ain't adding up at all whatsoever. You can find someone that can
Y'all
cause bodily harm to
all are
somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can find somebody that's going to pull in front of a building with explosive in a truck because somebody said, "I think this is what it has," and you're getting all this air support to see what's going on, but you can't find somebody that's supposed to be lost at sea. The first minute that they heard that these people went off of course, why wasn't their boat going in the direction they was going? Why wasn't the boat following them just in case emergency stuff happened? You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that don't add up when it comes to stuff like that. And me personally, I'd have been asking all these protocols like what happened is that a third, but they kept telling boys over and over again, oh, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, and they still did it. But like I said, the billionaire, or excuse me, the millionaire wanted to be the first person to brag about he went down there. That's why he went down there. He went down there because he want to have his big boy pants on and say, guess what? I did this. Y'all all watching it on TV. I went to see it for myself, but who knows if backfire, who not? It might be they might have went to another dimension and we don't even know it. They used the water They used the water because you couldn't, because you figure they can't use the airplane because they shooting everything down, suppose they say. So why not go use water? What they say, land, sea, or air. You can't go to air, you can't go to land. They blowing the trains and shit up. So why not go use the water to go to another world? Think about that for a second. We all thinking time travel always revolves around the air. What happened if you can just get it in the water?
Hey, my man TNT ain't on here, but I was speaking to him on the phone, and I want to give you a little credit. When I say a little credit, I want to let everybody know this is what you were saying to me. He said, and nothing against nobody's country. I got no beef with nobody. He said Russia could have been waiting on them.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
repeated it again. He said Russia could have been waiting on them. And I said, well, do you think he said Russia was in our waters a while ago?
Ooh,
You didn't know
shit.
that? They was waiting in the waters. You didn't know that? Did you hear
Ooh,
about that?
shit. Man,
Well, the subs can
that
sit. They got some
that's
subs.
deep.
They could sit. You know, man, they could fire. They could fire one of them right up out of one of them subs, straight up out of the water. Nobody will see it coming. But and they got some babies they could send out. Like that's like sending out the ground bees. So you're in the ocean.
Mm,
They could send the big dog to knock you out, and the whole world to see it blow up out of the water. But they could send one
mm,
thing, it won't even burp out of the water. It would just knock you. It would implode you in the water. You see,
that's deep.
everybody worried. You
That's
know
deep.
why? Ain't you listen? The Titanic, that ain't news. I'm sick
Right.
of people saying the Titanic is something exciting to see. Why? Because they told you they made a movie with Kate Winslet, which I love, and what's
And
his name? Uh,
before
uh,
LaCaprio.
name Leonardo DiCaprio, great
Yeah,
actor. But
LaCaprio. Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. So they make a movie, so everybody is fascinated with the Titanic, right?
Right.
Why? Let me ask them. Why did the Titanic sink where it sank? Don't nobody got the. We don't
Answer
have
for
the
that.
answer. You got the answer, but I got my theories of what happened out there. It wasn't
Go
no.
speak.
It wasn't no iceberg.
Talk that shit.
It's a reason why it's sitting 2.5 miles down. It's
Talk
a
that
reason
shit.
why I sit to and go ahead. Once again, go on, be a billionaire and go on out there and explore and see if you come up. You
Ooh,
think ain't
shit.
nobody? You think they ain't got? You know how they got people out there? For anybody that don't know, going out there to the pyramids of Giza, going out there to the pyramids and see if they ain't got in certain chambers of that pyramid. People guard them pyramids. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's certain parts of that you ain't supposed to see. Certain parts is for visitors. You going across the wrong line, you ain't coming up out of there. The same go
I
with the
feel.
Titanic.
I feel. I feel.
Everything about the Titanic you wasn't supposed to see.
And you know what? And now,
But if you see that, then you know some shit.
yeah, you know what? You actually did hit a good point there because they might have seen something they wasn't supposed to see down there. Because when you go to touring sites and shit, and they tell you you can do whatever you want, but don't go across this city line. Don't go across this
Oh,
corner
you
here. You know what I'm saying? So you might be right. They might have went where they wasn't supposed to and see what they did, and they said, "Yo, we can't let this out. Can't let this shit out." I mean, it is what it is. Y'all
we
signed
got
the documents. Y'all know what's going on.
we got enough whistleblowers as it is. We can't let these ones lead the waters. Hey, we could do whatever we want down here. Who gonna know? Sell them the story, they all gonna buy it.
Hey,
Can you go
hey,
down and see what happened? They sold you the first garbage story that they could. It
hey,
it it imploded, but there was debris everywhere. There is no debris in the implosion. Like I told y'all before, the little rudder fans that's on the sides, the only debris that you would have found would have been them because they would have just fell off the sides. If that, he didn't even say the rudder fans fell off. He said it was parts of the hull. The hull. What? You're talking about interior parts. The
yeah,
interior when it came out in the
yeah,
implosion, it would close and
yeah.
back
And guess what?
to the
And
seafloor.
another thing too is note why all of a sudden they showed. Now you see they showed a couple clips where the dude, other people went down there when they did it before. There was cameras and shit on this motherfucking capsule. Their cameras now when they're on there now to this day. How do you feel, you folks? Right. And remember a case of folks going missing when they found out about the secret things. Yeah, absolutely. And we gonna get into that, but I'm gonna get into that after I say what I'm gonna say now. But when you, why is there no cameras feed is showing footage showing when they was on this particular time, but they did before? Oh, this is what happened. Look, they showed the bottoms of this side of the boat. This the boat. This is what they look inside there. Why we choppy? But at the same time, it's like now when he talk about the what let me see, what did he say? Let me read what he say here. I gotta tap the thing
Hey,
here.
go ahead. I'm gonna cut you off.
Go ahead. I'm trying to read what he said because I was trying to answer it, but I can't
So,
now.
so you got the Arabic guy and his son, right?
Right. Oh, they
Arabic
both
guy,
was
wait, wait,
Arabic.
Arabic guy, his son in this capsule with them. I said, father and son. They came down there with a video game controller that controls this. The father might not be in tune to this, but I'm sure he was. He a billionaire. The son plays video games with a similar controller. They claim this controller is like $29. Now I don't care what the media say. I'm sure this controller was probably 100,000. I don't care if the
Mm,
controller was 500,000. That's a
right.
controller. It
Right.
failed. It's
Right.
like my car. You could buy a brand new car off the lot. Who told you it ain't gonna stall out on the turnpike?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they sealed up in a coffin, no escape. What if dropping them in something happened and they had to hurry up and get them out? Well, the people that sealed this up wasn't the people that was on the people that sealed this up. They couldn't get in gear and get their tool because they was running power tools to seal this because you need pounds of pressure to seal all these bolts. So if
Mm,
something would have happened in deployment, they wasn't able to help them. So how real was this? Was the video of them doing it? Did anybody see them go in live, go
exactly.
in it, and then go down live? Or was this
That's
a recording and then they sent this down and went in? Everybody gonna buy this. What if they try to escape the world?
that's what I that's
What
what
if
I
they
said.
escape the world,
Yeah,
man?
absolutely. That's what I said. There is no camera saying it's showing anything but it was before. So how do you even know this even existed if it wasn't just a pre-recording from before?
Where's their black box at? The airplane's got a black box.
They ain't one. I want, like you said, show us footage. You got the satellite. Show us this satellite. But then again, you can't believe that either because you can alternate anything.
Millionaires always trying to show y'all their bug out huts, their
Yeah,
pri- homes is built
I
in
just
caves with
I just said
elevators
that.
going up
I
in
just
the,
said that.
and you jumped out in this cheesy submarine.
I just said that he boys always they want to show their pockets. They always want to show their pockets. They always want to. You go on vacation. You know who got money when you go to the beach. Understand
Yep.
what I'm saying? You know. You look at the cars. You look at the clothes. You look at the get up. You look at the boats. You look at everything. Oh, this person got money. Oh, this person got that money. He is not going to be a millionaire getting in this little ass damn pill thing. I know I wouldn't. But then again, I say it all the time. I be talking to a lot of people on the daily about this, and they be like, maybe he couldn't, maybe he wanted to be the first person to do this. I said, but y'all boys don't understand. Money talks. If he wanted to do this shit, and he was like, we're planning on to go on vacation, but instead of we going to the Bahamas this year, we going on this submarine, we going to see the Titanic. Why didn't you do the
They
search?
bought the USSS.
That's what I'm saying. Why
They're
didn't they do? Why did wasn't no research done on this for that? Me personally, I'm knowing everything, anything. Just like when boys are talking about skydiving and shit. I'm just not gonna go on a rinky dink fucking airplane and jump the fuck out of it, not knowing I can be able to get the fuck up there and come back down. You know what I'm saying? There's rules to this shit. Just like you ain't gonna go parachute kiting on a parachute, not knowing that the damn parachute ain't strong enough for you.
What did she just say?
Oh,
Please
oh,
or what? Wait a minute, I gotta see that.
please ask for the villain healing for me. I'm fractured my face. She fractured her face. Thank you.
sending healing your way right now.
Yes.
There's
What's her
foul
name?
play. Somebody
Yeah.
just said there's foul play. See, they go too fast for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, we know it's foul play. It's big time foul play. Or, like you said, did they really go?
I at this point,
Oh, look, all they had to do was say a bomb went off at one of the stadiums. Everybody looking that way. Ain't shit go off, but they moving equipment over there.
yeah.
Look, how smooth is Hollywood, right?
Hey, guess what?
Hollywood go in, do a stunt scene,
Hey,
explosives go off, clean the scene up, and it looked like they was never there.
hey, hey. I'm gonna hit you with that. I'm gonna go to GI Joe. Remember GI Joe when they was sitting there in the desert, and Cobra cloned. And Cobra did a Magnum camouflage effect where they thought that they was getting airstrike and they was getting fucked up because of, oh
You
shit,
welcome,
you
sweetness.
you heard gunshots, you hear this. Cobra snuck on them. They was looking to the left side. Cobra came behind them, lit their asses up with all these fucking machines. But like I said, there is so much stuff out here. There's so much technology. I was sitting there talking to the one of the neighbors in the store. I said, he's like, man, I know you do your little thing. How you feel about that? I said, man, listen here, man. There is no way that boys. You're
Funny,
welcome. You're
funny one.
welcome, buddy. You're okay. You're welcome. There is no way that any of this is possible can happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't go to a corner as a wanted man without being surrounded by people. But you can go in the ocean and go and travel. Nobody knows where the hell you're at.
Nobody know where you at.
You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? You can be a cartel person and you can't even go from block to block without these boys knowing where you at. But you can get in the boat. You can't listen. You can't get in an airplane. You can't get in a train, but you can get in a boat.
Hey, how you think some of them states flush drugs, cocaine through the cities? You know, them plane
Of
crashes.
course.
They said it
Of
was
course.
one or two survivors. Cocaine spread it out. Come on, man. They crashed out there because they can't get it past certain areas. I do get
Right.
that. Trust me. Some of our military is thorough, and a lot of militaries in all the countries
Right.
is thorough. But there's people inside of governments that can
Right.
get through. So they know when to drop it off. Boom, boom. We got this. Look, we can't get here, but we could drop it here and make it look like somebody died, a plane crash, boom, all that dope pumped out. I'm watching a series now. I think it's called Take Keep Breathing. Keep Breathing is the uh
Yes.
it's
Yes.
on Netflix.
Yes. On Netflix.
And,
Yes.
and,
Yes.
and the female went.
Yeah.
She needed a ride to get to where she needed to be.
Yeah.
Found two guys with a plane, private plane. Plane went down. They ain't tell her what was going on. She was on a need to know basis, which is cool. And then they crashed, and then she found out what they was about when they died, and then she was alone. But once again, this goes on. We all on a need to know basis, and they ain't gonna tell you nothing. So when somebody tell y'all to wake up, I mean that. Stop turning the TV on talking about the news didn't say that it's a threat over there.
Vanny said, "This is a hunch. What if the sub was a drone? They had fall back folks and faked their deaths to bank on it, and now there are some other place with different identities." Absolutely. I
Absolutely. I like how
I,
he said that.
I
Absolutely.
said that earlier that I think that that's what they did. Either
You
that and
said that. You said it to me when we talked on the phone. You said that.
yeah, it's scary because you at this point we don't know. We just go by what they say. And you remember what the orange guy said. And when I say the orange guy, I'm talking about Donald. He said, "Don't believe fake news. Fake news." He said that it's fake news. They got mad when he said that. When I say Donald, I'm talking about Trump. They got mad when he said about the news was fake news. They got mad.
Juliana, if you watching, Juliana, if you watching, love you. I haven't seen you in the live. Hope you doing good. Listen to me. Love you dearly from afar. From afar, love you. You already know.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
fake news, man. Listen to me. They can build an empire off of fake news. They've been doing it for years. They make look. Y'all know the saying, where there's war, there's casualties. So
Yeah.
we'll make a few things happen to make it look real. But
Right.
we gonna bank off of this. Every war that we so called went through, they banked off of that.
Yeah, but
And we had to pay for it.
what's up, Laura? Laura,
Laura, I love Utah.
Utah.
Utah. I love y'all,
I
Utah.
love Utah.
Listen to
Utah
me.
today.
Look, we pay for every war that goes down. Remember,
Right.
we pay for every war. Every
Right.
war. Every war that's not a war. We think it's a war because the media put it up there. Y'all want to know what's even crazy? Look, and this is off the topic. Remember them commercials where they said it was kids starving? You could feed a needy
Yeah.
kid. You could feed a needy kid. There was
Yeah.
no needy kids. We was feeding a fake organization donating money to them, man. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And I look, I don't know if you familiar with my man Osei Kapoor. He broke something down that I already knew about.
The
You
poppy
know,
fouls. Yep. You're
with
right.
with all the with the remember back in the day when you had kids missing on milk cartons.
Hey, and I said that too. I said that. But see, we can open that back. We can open that up where I was talking about on the one podcast we was doing about Snoop and them being on his island. You know what I'm saying? Where remember I was talking about how he's always on an island with people that's being weird and doing goofy shit because they've been already cloned and shit.
Every
Yeah,
charity compromised. The Mad Catter, absolutely. When
it's
Snoop
the
was on the island,
it's the corona it's the corona commercial where he's sitting there and he's always making jokes about people talking about they want to go back somewhere and they can't go back and and this when you're looking out on the beach the fucking shit's blue as fuck, the sand is white, you know. We could get into that, you know what I'm saying, when they was
look,
talking about
we ain't got to get into that because I'm gonna just tell you right now. When you said that moron's name, I feel bad that I came up listening to gay ass Snoop Dogg. Y'all heard me. That robot ass man that was made in a laboratory, I thought was a real man. He's not. He was only put here to try to destroy me. He didn't destroy me. I elevated above that clown. How you got
yeah,
a commercial talking about drink Corona is good for you, but you ain't took a sip yet, but you want me to buy it?
yeah, yeah,
Why y'all
yeah.
use they using all these celebrities to get you to buy?
Yo,
They ain't even
yo,
they ain't even
yo,
they're not even.
hey, yo.
But you did. You went and bought a case yesterday. You drunk, got a DUI. You sitting in court. Snoop sitting there making another commercial, laughing,
Yeah,
and then they got to put him on
yeah.
charge because his
Yes, they
batteries died
are.
out. And now Snoop Dogg is
Clones are real. You're right.
Snoop.
Absolutely right. And you know, there's different. See, there's different people where you do the cloning stuff, old school Public Enemy, etc. Yeah, but see, when you get to Public Enemy, a lot there's a reason why their name was the way it was. You know what I'm saying?
What did they tell you? What's they
They told
what's
you fight
they
the power,
well,
fight.
no. What's their signature saying?
Go ahead.
Their signature saying is what I say all the time in my gun videos.
Mm,
That's why I tell y'all hold the fort down. You are the first responder to your home. The police ain't gonna do nothing but show up and say what happened, what happened. You made the
yeah.
call 911, told them you used to be able to call the police back in the day. Now you got to call 911, which got to call the police now.
Right.
You had
Right.
the local number to your police station. Now you got to call 911. 911
Right.
got to call your the police department. But after you explain to them what happened, their signature saying was 911 is a joke in your town. Everybody thought
Yeah.
it was a song. That was a subliminal message.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
911 is a joke because when somebody kick your door, and I say this all the time, what you gonna do? Get on the phone? 911, man, you got a pistol in your face. If you
Right.
still alive,
Right.
you ain't got time to grab the phone. You got to handle business. The police 911 is later.
Right.
In my house, 911 is later. I ain't calling
Right.
911.
Right.
Miss me with that one. I am 911. They're gonna be calling. I'm gonna be calling 911 because somebody then got laid out. coming to hurt me. You understand? You know what the
Yeah.
police officer told me? I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what the cop told me, man? I was somewhere at somebody else's establishment. They was having a nice function. An uninvited guest showed up.
Right.
Everybody there was just out of it. I wasn't. It was like,
Right.
well, he ain't supposed to be here. But I'm in the wrong if I. But wait a minute, Trey. What? What? I'm in America. Yeah, I said it. I'm in America. I'm gonna stand my ground. He rolled up out of there. That's all I gotta say. But you know what the cop told me? You shouldn't.
Mm.
Come on, man. I'm smarter than that. I'm only gonna put the threat down. He wasn't a threat. He showed up like he was the threat. You
Right.
understand? He showed up like he was the threat. So you got to be smart up here.
Right.
You know? And he wasn't
Mhm.
too smart. He thought I was dumb as two shoestrings. No.
Right.
If you a threat, I'm gonna put you down. You wasn't a threat. But 911 is a joke in your town, man. Everybody ain't gonna be able to pick the phone up and like 911. He go, first of all, he gonna hear you talking. You gave up location in your house. Whether
Right.
you they want you to run and hide, get on the phone, call 911. Okay, you laying in bed. Okay, you down in your game room. You in a family function. Just say you ain't sleep.
Right.
They run up in your family function and just start massacring people, shooting them, laying them down. What you supposed to do? Are you kidding me? What are you supposed to do? You supposed to do what you supposed to do. You better do
Shoot,
what you
they
better.
ask to defend yourself. Defend yourself
No,
by
I
any means
don't know.
necessary.
And you don't need permission to
Right.
defend yourself. Defending yourself don't make you crazy. What make you crazy is calling for help when you are the help.
The hell. Yep.
You are the help. The only
Yep.
person gonna help you when that go down is you. That help that you call, go. You know what? Go on, call them. You won't be standing in that same position when they get there. You're gonna be on the floor with that phone gone, lifeless, and they're gonna be saying, "Is this the guy that made the call? The lady that made the call?" Now they gotta investigate. Come to find out, you was the one that made the call. Now you gone.
Yeah. Yeah, Liz.
So
Liz, you hearing crickets because he's
I'm outside.
outdoors. He's outside, so
I'm
he
outside.
got the crickets. Yeah, yeah, definitely crickets. You hear it's him. I heard it early was tripping too. Like, what the hell? I hear crickets. I thought it was in here, but I forgot he was outside. Best collaboration was the Rap Grudge, Horrorcore Metal bands who did soundtracks of movies Judgment Night, Truth, Bomb City. Yes, sir. Always. Always be your first responder. Now I want is a joke. That's why you be on your protective life. Yep. That night, I will work tomorrow. She wrote the truth. Okay, thank you, Catherine. She's going night
Catherine,
night.
love all of y'all that was in this live. Once again, and Big Game will tell y'all, I don't see the comments. He do. When I see them, they speed through. And if anybody that we didn't mention, y'all already know we love y'all. We gonna go back through these comments. I see this one.
Got
That was
deer
a fly. I
flies
wasn't
and
with you,
mosquitoes
man.
here on the porch. Damn, he said he got deer flies and mosquitoes on his porch.
What did he say? They're
He
flying.
got deer flies and mosquitoes here on his porch.
Hey, look, hey, Mad Cat, we got deer to be in the alley. They walk
Don't,
the streets.
don't go out. The mosquitoes get me. Liz don't go outside because the mosquitoes get her at night. Yeah, them mosquitoes been kind of bad this year round. They be fucking shit
Say
up.
that. Say that. Crylid.
Fried leg crisis.
The game. We need to go live more often. Matt Catter said here too. They got the crying
Cat,
eyes. Cat
cats.
eyes. And look,
Talking about the mosquitoes. They's a motherfucking trip out there,
man,
man. They
yo. Now, check this out, right? Let me dig into something real quick. These comments coming through. Now I'm seeing them.
yeah had
They
a big horse
why they
fight get in early. Gave the big book when the newspaper didn't
look.
work.
They tell y'all be careful sharing. Now we're gonna speak on some drugs for a second. You ready for this?
Right, right.
You ready?
Go for it.
Be careful with sharing drugs with people. Don't do drugs. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. But it's the reason why I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make everybody stay in the house, but I just had to say this. So, so you got heroin addicts. Heroin addicts use dope needles, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
we sitting there speaking of mosquitoes. How many mosquitoes jump off of your body, his body, and pull blood? Didn't that animal just share that needle with you and him and her,
Mm,
right?
right.
But here's the kicker: where did the bugs come from? Y'all seen Transformers, right? Did you see Transformers?
Yeah.
Did you see the one where they let them little bugs out and they flew around? They was we call them bugs,
Yeah,
but
but check this out.
you
But
get
yeah,
where I'm coming from with it.
yeah, but see, I'm gonna cut you off real quick and you can spin it back right there. They also showed you that shit on G.I. Joe where the bees were cameras.
Mad Catter love you.
Or the bees were cameras, but go ahead.
No, no, I ain't cutting you off. Go ahead. I'm gonna see where you running with this.
They showed you on G.I. Joe, I think it was the fall and the rise of Cobra, G.I. Joe the rise of Cobra, where they took the fucking president and put him underground, and then Destro put a mask on him and was acting like he was the president. Y'all boys don't think that's what's going on now. And
No,
then they showed
that's just shapeshifters.
yeah, and then they showed the fucking mosquitoes with cameras on them going and looking and going through the walls, listening to the walls. And I said, damn, these boys are showing us what they really doing for real. But when go back to you with the mosquito situation here, okay? Check this out. Now they do that. Now I'm just gonna go on a limb right now, right? Gel test is felt when you take a needle. Think about it. Hmm.
Facts, facts.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about, with the mosquito situation, they're robot, they're machines. They're
Why?
machines.
Why? Look. Listen. You can't make everybody understand this, and you're not
They
gonna make everybody
machines.
see this. You're not gonna make everybody see this. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all
They
know cargo.
machines.
You know the cargo plane is.
Yeah, the ones that put the
All
best
I
of shit
all
out
I
there.
gotta do, all I gotta do,
Read the book,
fly
bite
my
it,
fly my cargo plane above, drop the hatch door, which
and
the
anything comes out.
the troops jump out and they parachute out of.
Yeah, yeah.
Troops ain't coming out. They push the crates out. The crates lids is off.
I'm gonna have
All
to check into that.
all
I'm gonna have to
the
check into that
genetic
book, bite it.
engineered bugs
I
come
think it's
out
a
of
T. I
them
think
crates.
it's a movie called Biting too.
They come out of them crates, man. You understand?
Yeah,
And look, but when they push them down, who you think the lab rats are? Us. You go to your
man.
doctor and your doctor tell you, well, you taking in too much of this. You taking in too much of that. You taking. I understand I'm not like my uncle. You ain't like your aunt. You ain't like your cousin.
Hey,
But
hey.
in some
I
ways,
could talk. I could talk on that too. But go ahead.
in some ways, we are similar. So you sitting there telling me you dumping these out of these crates, and people still ain't seeing that. Fam, they dumped the stink bug. Have you ever came
Yeah,
up on a stink bug and
yeah. They
tried
look like
to kill
rope.
it?
They look like
You ever
machines.
try to you ever try to kill one? Not fast, in a slow movement, and they see you and they move and they move and they move away. They know you, man. Listen to me. I tried
They
to
know you
kill
about
me,
to kill them, right?
and they
Absolutely,
know you about to kill them. They're not.
right.
And I don't want y'all to think robot. And a lot of people think robot. No, robot does not mean. It's just to help you understand.
It was the world of shit. Absolutely,
Engineered bugs.
right.
Y'all, listen to me. We didn't make them. Whoever they may be, they made them. You know, we call. I know I'm human. As far as I know, I am. We in cahoots. Our big heads is
Right.
in cahoots with them,
Eggs. Yeah.
and them help keep us. I saw a video that it gave me chills. It made me so mad. It was this guy. It was a black and white clipping of it. It was a black and white video, meaning it was no color to the video. It was purposely done in color, in black and white, but it was a color video. I could
Right.
take the background, but it was made like, okay, they gonna think this was back in the day. Listen, this message that this man put out. It leaked. This was a leaked video. He said if they only knew,
Oh,
it was
wow.
it had a
Check that out.
strobe, it had a strobe light. You know what a strobe light
Check
is?
that out,
It
bunny.
had a
Yeah.
strobe light flashing while he was delivering this video with a little bit of music behind it, but some eerie music. And he said if they only knew what we are doing to them, there would be an uprising. It would be a war. Listen, is that you?
What? Making that clicking noise again?
No, I don't. Dude, I ain't worried about if somebody hear what I'm doing or what I'm saying. But did you hear that?
I heard some clicking noise. That's what they is. What you hearing? Like before we was on there, it was making clicking noises.
No, it wasn't no clicking noise. It was something else. It was whatever it was. It was trying to get me to stop talking to you. It didn't want me to say what I was saying to you.
Okay.
Um,
What was you saying?
but so if you was listening to me, tell me what I was saying. I can get back on point because they was doing a damn good job. Because I thought it was not to do with the live. I thought it was something to do with outside. Because
Right.
everybody in this live know that I'm outside. So
Right.
did you what was I speaking on?
You was thinking on the bugs. I thought. I thought that's what you was doing.
Damn, they real good at that. Somebody didn't want me to say what I was going to say to you because I actually thought somebody was walking through the alley, and I stopped. That's why you saw me do what I did. I'm always aware of my surroundings.
Yeah.
Right now I hear fireworks, but that wasn't the noise I heard. It came from the. I just realized it came from the device. That right there. Can you hear that?
Yeah. It did it before when we did it before.
What it sound like to you?
It sounded like clicking. It sounded like clicking.
It's not clicking. It sound like
Yeah. Like a
it's
thumping noise, like clicking.
it's a thump, but do you hear before the thump? Do you hear the air in the voice before the thump?
Nah.
Like the hum. It's somebody humming.
Oh, she's H Warrior said you were talking about a video that was seen in black and white.
Yeah, what yeah. So the video, thank you. Who said that? Because
Uh
you see the
H
comments. I
Warrior. H
H
Warrior
Warrior
said that.
appreciate you for that. Appreciate you for paying attention. Not saying the big game James wasn't, but we all over the place with this, y'all. And I
Like, he,
so so the video that I seen, it leaked out. It was disturbing. The guy, like I said, they played the old music and they played the black and white clip, but I know it was updated. He was talking about if they only knew that we control everything, it would be an uproar. He spoke on the medicine that we need is only caused by them giving us all the sicknesses that we have. He said from the day of birth that a child is born, when we take the mother, we take the mother's baby away from them. We tell them that we got to give them their shots. We got to check their vitals, but they don't know that we inject these things into the child. Now,
right,
depending on the individual, certain illnesses grow in them throughout time, and they have cancer, heart failure, diabetes, and this and that. So he said that, but there's bigger heads involved,
gutters.
which becomes extraterrestrial, and we could get into the shapeshifters and all the people that do the realm warriors, the realm leaders that
Right,
really know what's going on. And we only the followers because first of all, we went to their schools, they lied to us. We believed it. And the only reason why now we know they lied because we ain't following them, but the ones that still believe that they following that. So
right,
when I saw this video, it turned my stomach and it was like, who could even do this to a race of people? You can't be of me. You
right,
can't be one of me. There is some evil people in the world, don't get me wrong. But when I saw this and when he broke it down in the video, I said, wow.
hmm,
Listen to me. And they took the video down, right? The
yeah,
video down. They didn't went as far as being able to stop you from dreaming. You know, your dreams is I say realms. Them places you go when you dream, they real, they exist, whether you
Right.
sleep or not. Because when that's another video. But once again, they stop you from doing all of that. They can control all of this. And for them that this is the people that control this, bam, they control all of this. All right.
Yeah.
But now they trying to hit the reset button because everybody is catching on. We only got a certain amount of time before the reset button get hit. Do I know
Right.
what's going to happen when the button get hit? No, because the button is slowly being pushed now. So this is how you fool the people. You don't let it explode. We all gonna see it.
Right.
Can't let you see it, so I gotta let it unfold. You just
Right.
gonna everybody gonna think it's natural. But people like me, you, and a million others out there, we see what's coming. We see, we just don't know what's coming. But I tell everybody this all the time. I ain't afraid. I don't fear nothing. I don't.
Right.
Back in the day when I was young, I used to be terrified to go to sleep at night because of the things I was told when I was young about. I ain't gonna get into that, but about where I
Right.
can go and this and that. But when I done peep game and I see what's really going on, I look forward to going to sleep at night. Last night in one of my realms and my dreams, I told I was in the UK. I was on a private jet. I went to the UK, man. This might sound crazy. I was in the UK. I was really in the UK last night in one of my dreams. It was so enjoyable. I woke up to go to the bathroom, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was so pissed off because I knew that I wasn't going to continue that dream, which I did continue a few of my dreams in the past, but
Right.
I don't do that too often. But when I woke up to go to the bathroom, I was so pissed because this dream I was in, I needed to finish it. But if it's meant to be, I'll finish that in another time. But
Right.
let's get back on subject. And once again, anybody watching, y'all know we bounce around. I bounce around. Sagittarius, we just move. What's your sign, fam?
Answer.
Cancer. Ooh, ooh. How do you feel about people predicting where you gonna go if you leave here?
Huh.
People that say things like, well, you know where you going when you leave here. Does that bother you? Did they feel that way?
I mean, it's boys' opinion, I guess. I mean, it ain't gonna affect me one way or the other. I mean, we were all taught we was growing up, you know, all love. I heard a female voice.
I heard you saying what they say.
I heard, I heard it sounded like a female's voice. It sounded like muffling teacher from Charlie Brown.
Now see, now who said that?
Um,
Desiree said cancer hair. Laura said good. God knows where we are going. And somebody said they heard a female's voice. That's what I hear, a female's voice.
yeah, someone, who was it? Angel. She said she heard a female's voice. Are we on Facebook, Laura? Yeah.
White noise, white noise. When they were speaking through the device. Now
Yeah.
that's I want to know who that is trying to come through this device and talk. That's what I was trying to ask you. What is you hearing? I didn't
Oh,
want.
I just
I should have just came on and asked you. Did you hear a female's voice?
yeah, I did. I just heard thumping like a heartbeat or a Morse code, like it was doing when he's on her the other day. It's doing it again. That's what I heard. Yeah, like right there, I, like the ticking, like like a heartbeat type shit, Nora's voice type shit,
Hey man,
Morse code.
and no, we got to keep this live the way it is. Um, the female's voice, and I don't want to tweak this live, but something telling me I know who that was. Oh wow, you might know where I'm going with this, but I don't want to go there with that right now.
I was
I want to
wondering.
keep the energy right.
Morse code.
Wow. And then
Yeah.
for somebody to clarify that and say that was a female's voice, that's what I wanted to say to you.
How scarce devices. Right here,
You see what Mad Catter said?
mother.
Bam. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking.
You see me? You see what Mad Catter said?
Yeah, mother.
Look at me. Bam.
What's up?
You already know what I want to say, but I can't say it. I don't want to do that.
What, my mom?
Exactly. Why did Mad Catter say that?
I don't
I didn't want to say it. I heard a female's voice. I didn't want to say it. Somebody took the words out my mouth.
keep every solid, bro.
Periodic table. Where's science?
I remember that movie too. Had a dream to make a large apartment complex use. They used a 15-minute cities in China. Only it was in France and some place like it.
A-
Gemini here.
Angel Miss said I need to put on headphones. All all is mother.
That is happening, but that was another noise also. Energy solid humming.
AI's mother. I apologize. Matt Catter, yeah, that's what they meant. AI's mother. I'm glad you put that period in. I should have caught that from the get go anyway. Once again, I apologize. Hey, look, now that he's that what's not about the money. You know that AI thing? That you know what's crazy about AI? Thank you, Mad Catter. Was casting to my TV. I heard it plain as day. Angel Miss said she heard that plain as day. Come on, fam. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want you to punch me through the TV, man. That's your mom. The voice I heard, and then somebody said mother, and I
Earth,
okay,
wind, and
her.
fire.
Look at the silence we got right now.
Because we all
Right,
trying to see if we can hear it again. That's what
right,
it
yeah,
is.
right, right.
That's what it is. We all, everybody sitting there listening, like, what? Do y'all hear something too? Like, I don't know if I heard that. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's listening and seeing if we hearing the same thing. So we ain't feeling like we out there on the little ledge some damn weird. You know what I mean?
Oh, I ain't jumping off the ledge. You already know.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel that? Mad Catter said, "Do you guys feel that?
So what?
You feel that? I know you do. I do. Why you think we ain't talking?
Energy.
You feel that?
Shit. We got to try to get on something else, something, man. Get it. The vibe. Yeah. Yeah. Shit, quiet.
Somebody said too quiet.
No, it I keep hearing the thing, same thing I heard the other night when we was on here, the beating thing, pop, 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 and then it's doing like you know what I mean,
Hey,
like
somebody
kind of
was
like a Morse
happy we
code
was
type shit.
on there together, man. You already know that.
Yeah, sound wave in the water, dolphins. Shit, it might be. Yeah,
AI scary thing. AI is scary. Look, I told y'all AI, man, they look like us, man.
man,
Everybody looking for the robot, man. I told y'all
man,
no, I told y'all what Star Trek did when they had to do what's his name? Data. Well,
data
William Picard, man,
inside
hey,
of voice said, hey.
Hey,
man.
what's Lloyd? Look, everybody thought that it was just, and I keep saying that like they can't come out and tell you. You got to peep game yourself. But we could try to guide you there, and everybody don't got that sharp mind to see that. No
Yeah,
mad cat or no fear, absolutely. No fear. Big game. You fear AI?
man. I don't fear, man. All my fears is already.
Hey, did you know what? Now I don't know what's going on in everybody's city, but I do know in the city of Pittsburgh, they got the not just the voice box. It's a voice box on 90% of the intersections in Pittsburgh, but they
Yeah,
cameras on every intersection. And these cameras, okay, that's just the camera, the monitor car. No, I learned from a state trooper. They don't care about the cameras they don't record, they're live. The
yeah,
AI watching. He straight up said they're not recording to help you. They ain't here to help me, he said. He said they are live. So somebody is watching. AI is watching. Artificial intelligence is watching. When y'all cameras on y'all phones be putting a little square around you, it'll put next time you take a picture, put your camera up and make sure your AI is activated. It'll pinpoint who I can't believe I just said that. It'll pinpoint who is real and who's not.
but listen,
Just if it don't
listen.
put the square around that person, you put that question mark above your head. Go ahead.
When you said that, oh shit, it came out my head. Damn it, motherfucker. Oh damn. Oh yeah. When you're talking about the cameras and shit being, them damn things can scan through your whole damn car before you get to where you got to get to. They already
I,
know what's in your. They know already know what's in your car before you even get to that intersection. Why do you think people's always getting pulled over? They getting pulled over by the AI that scanned them.
she said bad language in the video because I panicked what I saw in the sky. Did she see something in the sky just now?
No, she's saying she uploaded a video in the sky in the UK. Can you please tell me what you think? And then she said about the bad language in the video because she panicked what she saw in the sky. So I don't know if she's referring to what she recorded and she wants you to look at. I don't know.
What's her name on the thing so I can check the video out?
Shar, is that her name? Shay,
That
Shar.
last night it was. I'm gonna look at her. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot. I got her. Screenshot her comment. Why can't I see these comments?
We have cameras downtown on the street light, and they gave off a nasty buzzing humming when standing next to them. I always looked at the cameras and smiled. Well, uh, Mad Cat, the humming sound was the radiation coming off of there. It's the radiation, the humming noises. If y'all boys ever pay attention when y'all be on y'all when you're in your house
Sure,
right
Matt
now.
Catter said that you got a link to the video.
But hey, back to Mad Cat, the buzzing noise you heard was the radiation from the cameras. When you go past your internet box in your house, just go by and listen. It's making a humming noise. That's the radiation coming out of your box.
Char said it just disappeared.
It just disappeared. But you feel what I'm saying? Let me see. 2 years ago, I went to a freedom march with the 2 millions other. We had a frequency weapon used on us. Many of us got real sick. Wow.
Hey,
So they used
man,
the EMP
look,
on you.
man, look, what? The frequency weapon. Y'all see the frequency weapon? Well, depending on where you live, the frequency weapon is in your city. You know what that frequency weapon is? The game. Did you see it every time I'm depending on where you at. You ever
You talking about the 5G towers?
bow. That's your frequency weapon. That's one of them. They put that in front of you in plain sight. You see how fast they went up?
Yeah.
Did you ever see them putting them up?
They did that when we was inside.
Did you hear what I said? Did you ever see them put it up? No.
Absolutely
You just
not.
came outside and it was up full blown, ready to go. You ain't see no ladder, no truck, no nothing. Everybody just come outside and they there. Did they
Yeah.
did they just appear?
Ooh, shit. Was it always camouflaged in the first place?
There you go.
Oh, shit. Was it really in the Matrix? Or, I'm gonna fuck boys up. That Mandela effect. Ooh, shit. It only appeared. It only appeared when you seen it on TV through the commercials with the pink motherfucker, which is T-Mobile. Every time you seen T-Mobile, now you see them joints, and you're like,
Look,
why? Why
look,
you
look.
seeing that shit?
They
Why you
said
see?
they said the reason why the 5G towers, this is one of the reasons why
Mm,
they rushed up 5G, because people need faster internet. Dude, listen, they
spraying that
got these
radiation.
things and they have them in neighborhoods where ain't nobody can't they can't afford internet. Low income neighborhoods
Hey,
got them in their city, and they're and look in their complexes they live in, horrible trash.
I'm gonna
But the,
fuck you up.
but the
I'm gonna.
tower shining clean, brand new. If
Hey,
something fell with it, they you know what I'm saying? They come on, man.
let
You
me
got a
let me.
tower
I'm
in
gonna fuck you. I'm
your
gonna fuck you up real quick though.
but the
Okay.
city is raggedy. The street, the brick road, the pavement that lead to this,
Yeah.
horrible. But the
But let
tower
me.
shining looking good.
But let me fuck you up real quick though. Right. The towers is it. Oh shit. See this ain't good, man. This ain't good. What would you use to talking about towers with the I don't know. Cause see, every time I'm about to say something, it just go out the other. But what I'm
No,
trying to say,
because they don't want you to say it. They messing with you. Go ahead, say it.
so what I was trying to say before is about the radiation and all that shit. It's around us so much crazy. It's like you ride down the road and you look in the damn over in the horizon, you see the motherfucker on top of a tree. How the fuck did you get them things on top of a tree?
You ever see the birds? I want everybody out there to know this. Birds. When you see a flock of birds, you only seeing one bird. That's really one bird. But you
Mm,
see 20 birds, 30 birds. Yeah, have any of y'all ever see? Yeah, have y'all ever wondered why birds never crash into each other? Have you ever seen a bird doing the exact same maneuver that the other one is
mm,
doing? They duck, they move, they fly, they duck, they move, they go. They never hit each other. Cars crash every day, but you don't see birds crashing. You watch them as they fly past y'all. Yes, only one bird. The birds fly off a frequency. You understand? The bird, but it's not a bird. They told you that was a bird. But have
so
y'all ever seen these vessels? Once again, that's another video. But let me get back
we're,
to the towers with the birds. But
those
you
towers have nothing
have
to do
you
with
ever
internet.
seen y'all? If you ever want to know if your towers is on, this is something y'all need to know. If you ever want to know if your tower is on, here's how you know your tower is on.
Look and see if the
You
birds
get
is
a bunch
on.
of birds. You get a bunch of birds. They flying. They going by the tower. They doing their thing. They going the same direction. They flying. He leading that way. Whether you got three, they going the same way. Boom, they gone. They done left. But then you get a flock of birds because they all do the same thing. I seen about 80 of them today going the same way. But if you ever see them by a tower and they're going chaotic because they don't know what's going on, the tower's on. It's messing with their frequency. You understand? And let me tell y'all something about why we all fucked up. Excuse my French. Y'all want to know how we all can live a good life? And it's sad because we all can't do it. We got families to feed. We got ourselves to feed. We got to pay bills. We got to. The reason why we all can't be who we want to be, let me tell y'all the truth. If I had it my way, I'd be out in the woods with a camper, living away from all this electricity. Y'all, you know the wattage that we around, you can't think
Mm-hmm.
straight. When you go to sleep at night, all y'all be tossing and turning, think it's the food you ate. You think it's because you overweight. You think it's because you drank too much. You think it's because you no, you ain't drink too much cat. Y'all, it's everything that you in the city. The city. You can all that watt. You feel that wattage. You feel that energy. You can hear it. Everybody can't hear it. I can. It's a lot of people out there that can feel that so bad. You can hear it. You can
Fucking
hear
with you,
that
give me
hum.
headaches.
You can hear that humming. It keeps you up. You can't sleep. You go to the doctor, they're gonna give you two pills. Say, call me in the morning. That goes back to that guy I told you about that said, if they only knew we run this, they would be sick. Yo, them people that jump off bridges that in their lives, they do this and they in their line. That's because they peep game. I don't care. I peep game a long time ago, but I ain't ending mine. I'm riding this out to the fullest. I'm in this ride for the long
So,
haul.
so
I'm,
hold up.
go ahead.
There's a what is it? Desire. I think I don't know. That's how you pronounce it. You just said those towers have nothing to do with internet. What do you mean by that?
No, no, they right. They right. Them towers ain't got nothing to do with internet. They right. They on the same page. They don't.
Yeah,
They told you they don't got nothing to do
right,
with internet.
right.
No,
And they try to say it's for the phones and everything. Yeah, absolutely right.
right.
It's not.
That's a weapon.
Yeah,
That's an invisible weapon.
right. Yeah. Any given time. See, when we try.
Remember Transformers did you ever see Transformers? You
Yep, I seen
remember
the new
when one
one
of them
too.
was on the pier when he was
Yeah,
on the pier
and turn it
his
on and
baby
everything
daddy?
flew out the sky. Yeah, everything flew out the sky. Um, there's a lot of stuff in the movies too that you gotta pay attention to because they're telling you in plain sight what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all about it's they're entertaining, but it's like they said, eyes wide shut. They was doing stuff on there, you know, Godzilla versus King Kong, where they had the whole. I keep talking about that because it's real. When you had the whole, and it was from Japan, and it went from California to Japan, and they had a little train joint underneath the ground to go on the other side.
Love you,
It's the
Linda.
same.
No, Linda, they listening to you. She said
Yeah,
no control. Keep talking.
it's the same thing about how that's how it was. So it's like you get the train and you go on there and they showing you that it's easy for you to do. It's all right here. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the cloning and stuff, people got to feel to realize we do have a cloning base in Detroit. That's where they did the motherfucking RoboCop at. Why you think they took away most of the cars when they did back in the day when they was building them because they was worrying about building androids.
Who said something right about some background noise?
Where'd you say? I'm still high interference. There's a background noise. Does none on else in the chat hear it?
We hear it. We hear it. I hear it. It's that bass, and then forget the cricket. The crickets is
I
real.
hear it. I hear a train now.
That's a train where I'm at. Is a train, and the crickets is here. But that bass that you said you hearing, and in that woman's voice, that ain't got nothing to do with us. That's they don't. They it's somebody interfering with that. You already heard what I told you earlier. You heard what I told you earlier. The train, the crickets, that's real. I'm hearing the
Right,
crickets and I hear the train. Train is right
right,
over. I can run to the train about 10 minutes. I can reach the train tracks.
right.
But other than that, that other noise, I can't. I can't. That bass, but that woman's voice. And once again, I don't want to bring that to you because I love you, man. Because I love you, man. With the woman's voice, I told you the first thing I thought that was. I see that, but I gotta keep it real, man. Come on. And then one of the subscribers in here
Said it was. Yeah,
said they said mother.
it's a bass with woman's voice. I don't know why I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Maybe,
You,
maybe
wait a minute.
when I,
You don't hear that?
I just hear the clicking noise. I don't hear a woman talking or whatnot or
And you
voice.
don't hear the bass.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I hear the clicking. I hear the clicking again, like that, but I don't hear.
I don't hear that. I don't hear that digital sound you hear. I hear the bass and I heard that woman's voice.
Well, maybe whenever this is over with, I'll just replay it and see if I can hear it. Maybe if everybody's hearing it, maybe I can hear it once I hear it off of the joint. Let's see.
Libby said I hear the bass. Desiree said it's like when you were young on a telephone. What she say?
On the telephone, we would always pick up the on other people's conversation. Remember those days? Yes, we did.
That's
And
what
and,
it was. An
and that's
eavesdrop.
what that. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Ooh, wait, Mad Catter said I've been feeling the invasion of the bot. Listen, if y'all only knew how invasion of body snatchers, how real that is, and then they leave you alone, y'all all wake up. Listen to me. If any of y'all ever wake up, and if y'all freaked out, get off now, because I'm gonna tell y'all this facts. If
Right.
you ever feel like you've been beat the fuck up when you wake up in the morning, you ain't did nothing but go to bed. Your bed is soft as a pillow, and you feel like somebody done punched your arm, kicked you in the back, your arm, y'all, they was messing with you. You understand? Just because you didn't see nobody there doesn't mean somebody wasn't there. Oh, they was there. You wasn't supposed to see them, but they was
Right.
tampering with you. Who you think put you here? They did. This is another thing I'll be talking about, and everybody be mad at me when I say this. There is a reason why they don't tell y'all about extraterrestrial, because now they gotta rewrite history. Now they gotta rewrite the Bible. I tell everybody this all the time. My dad, he real religious. I was when I was a kid, when I was young. I was brought up in the church. But the minute y'all find out the extraterrestrials was real, now everybody gonna be backed up like, whoa, what the hell else did they tell us about? That's all I gotta say. You don't hear that bass, big game?
Mm-mm. I just hear crickets and clicking and shit.
Well, them crickets done became music to me now. Janie, hey, how you doing? Livy, love you. Man Catter said my whole life was a nightmare, and I'm right with you on that. But guess what, Matt Catter, we're gonna ride this nightmare out. Let me tell y'all something, man. Big game. How many people you know or that you read about that gave up? You couldn't take it, just gave up. You ain't on that give up boat, is you?
Hell no.
Exactly. We riding this out, y'all. Listen to me. We all these boots we was all given, we can walk in them. That's why we was given these boots. You just gotta know how to walk in them. I ain't a soldier. I ain't a soldier who told you you wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. They told you you were in the military. You a soldier. Why couldn't you been a soldier before you went in the military? You was. You just didn't even know it. I'm a
That's
soldier.
it, G.
We soldiers of life, and that's far greater than any soldier that walk with boots and a pistol on. As far as I'm concerned,
Yeah, I remember that. I remember they had a party line on there. Yeah.
that interference is deep.
Man, I
It's
keep
like a
hearing.
heart, like a heartbeat.
Yeah, you hear that now? I've been hearing that
It's like
ever since. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Yep. But it did it the one time we was on here too the other day. It was doing the same shit.
no, there ain't no carnival down the street, Vicky. I know you like no car. She went like this. Ain't no carnival. It better not be no carnival. Everybody going to jail. This quiet neighborhood. This quiet neighborhood that I live in ain't no carnival here. Look, we wish for a carnival here. Sounds like a code. Sounds like somebody trying to reach out. Absolutely, that's Morse code. That's why I keep looking at you. Big game. That's Morse code, man. My my heart's still beating. You hear it? They talking to you. My mom gone too. To anybody in this chat, I lost my mom. It's a long story. She passed away. I really never got to know who she really was. I love her dearly. The memories that I do got of her, my father raised me and my brother. Uh, I had stepmoms coming up. My mom was there, then she wasn't. Like used to show, bring gifts, Christmas gifts to me and my brother. And I ain't talking bad on my mom. I love her. I wish I knew her better than I do. I didn't really get to know my mother until I was about 26. And anybody watching, yeah, till I was about 26 when I started to go see her. and then we had a little bond there, but it wasn't like it was supposed to be. But guess what? It is what it is. It is the way it was, and I'm not mad. I'm not even complaining because of the memories that I do got with my mom. Them gonna stay with me forever. So, mom, if you is beating and you trying to come through here, I love you. And big game, you already know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
auntie, man. That's your mom, cuz.
mom and dad 2 days apart. Shit bad, you know. Shit, 2 days apart in January 2022. That shit was horrible.
If anybody don't know this right now, and a lot of y'all do, that's my real cousin to the right of me in this video. We blood. We real blood family. My dad, that's his nephew. His dad, that's my uncle. Proud Marine, bad boy, tough, down to the bone. He was an
Corporal
E5.
assassin.
He was an E5, y'all.
He was a corporal assassin. I mean, a corporal marksman of Marine Corps. You know, yeah. It's still hard. You know,
Janie said hi, Trey cousin.
what's up? Yeah, it's kind of hard because when you get something like that, my parents and them was together, high school boyfriend girlfriends, they had a whole family together, but it's just like it's hard to accept, but I'm kind of happy because they're I know they're not alone. You know what I'm saying? And when you say stuff like that, it kind of a lot of people don't understand that. I'm never gonna be okay about it, because it's all of a sudden because they was young, but it's just my dad going by what people tell him, just like everybody else was going on, and it's just like it's hard because it's like once you get the facts, like I've been knowing about stuff for years, but people always thought I was full of shit. They wasn't open in their ears. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you fall in that step where you got to do what the doctor tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard because, like I said, my dad passed away on my mom's birthday, and then my mom passed away 2 days after her birthday, and then you had my aunt pass away after we laid my mom and dad to rest, which is his sister, and then a couple months down the road, our first cousin passed away from cancer. So it was a lot. It was a lot of stuff going on in our family that is still hard to accept, but you got to move on at some point. You know what I mean? But
One
it's
year,
hard.
1 year, right? 1 year. I all that happened in 1 year, and that 1 year, everything that happened was meant to happen. It happened for a reason, but it's hard to accept. And what happened? I'm not saying we still learning from it. Everything that happened is still unfolding because we still don't know the real truth of why everything happened.
Yeah,
And you know, it's a lot of families out there that stay together. They do things together, and there's families out there that only get together when somebody lose a loved one, and that's sad because I'll be around a lot of people, man. I gotta say this while we on live because it really does hurt me. I'll be around some millionaires. I'll be around something. I mean, it doesn't mean nothing to me. I'm around a millionaire. What's that? You can't take that in the dirt with you when you go. But it's some,
yeah,
when we check out, the money don't go with you. But I'll be around some people that think they some people, but I
right.
see how these people live and they all get along. They have dinners. They don't break the code. They just all continue what they was taught coming up as a family. And then you got families that don't even try. But in the beginning they did, and somewhere down the line somebody lose that path. They lose the structure. They lose how to stay together. And it is painful. And then some people see that there are few in a family that try to keep it going, but they don't be like, oh, they are trying to keep it going. They are trying to, let's just get everybody together. Like right now, like me and you right now, we on this live. But then not only that, there's other things that we do to keep the family going. Like you'll come through and we'll kick it and we'll man, but then it just be like, oh, but once again, I do love my family. We got a beautiful family. And this ain't about my family. But I just want that little bit we did share with y'all. We are family, we blood. I do
Right.
anything for him. If I give him the shirt off my back, if it was my last one, if we had to get through the fire, I'd give him my fire suit, tell him to go, and I'll try to see if I can make it through.
Thanks, man.
Um, but with this live, I'm gonna say I love y'all. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna let him wrap it up and say something to y'all, and then we're gonna see y'all on the next live. It might be tomorrow. You never know.
Might be tomorrow. You never know. It's just I don't know. It's a good podcast. It's always good. It's always a pleasure to be the guest on Trade 57 Production.
Don't
Always,
do that. Don't do that to me because it's always a pleasure to me to be on Big Game James's platform. Let me say something about this YouTube thing. A lot of people think that 1 million subscribers or 1,000 subscribers. I don't care how many you got. It's who you is. It's
right,
people out there they just booming, but your mouth ain't saying nothing. You could be 1 million subscribers, 1 million. I'm not impressed.
right,
What you got to say? What you got to offer the people? What you gonna help us, or you just here to entertain? If you here to entertain us, then cool. I ain't gonna knock that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm here to give my people the game. I'm here to show y'all, hey, look, I'm no different than y'all. A lot of y'all they're doing way better than me. But once again, this is how I see it. It is what it is. I'm where I'm at because this is where I'm at. Because
right,
whoever put me here know I can walk in these boots. I never walk with my head down. I walk with my head up. Nobody out there walking will ever say he's sad or he mad or he
yeah,
angry.
yeah. I
Uh,
mean, shit. Even after when I got shot 7 times, it still made me feel some type of way because it happened where it happened at in my city. But it was just like this is what kind of time everybody's on. It's cool. When I sit there and tell everybody, when people say you got any fears, they already feared everything. All my fears already came true, so I don't have no fears. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that because they like, what do you mean by that? Just think about what I just said. I've been shot 7 times. I ain't got no parents. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what else can you sit there and say that can, you know what I'm saying? It's not. You don't fear nothing no more at this point. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that because they sit there and say they try to push and I always tell boys like, man, you ain't never supposed to push somebody's button that already almost lost their life already. This just not how it works. But a lot of people want to see where you at and go from there. But like I said, I learned so many years about the do's and the don'ts. Hell, I learned a lot of stuff and still learning to this day on how to adjust certain situations. You know what I mean? To be what you be. But like you gotta be humble when it comes to certain stuff because there are people out there trying to get you, and then they are trying to hurt you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, they gonna find something to get to you. You know what I mean? To get your attention. If it's just riding by in a car or blowing a horn at you, something to get your attention. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be strong to make sure you stay focused and don't let nobody sidetrack you on what you got to do when you're trying to go forward. You feel me? You already know how that go.
Tomorrow we're gonna talk about some real stuff. We're gonna break it down to them, and we're gonna share some of our life stories with them. You all for that? You all for that? Sharing some life stories.
I don't see nobody saying anything on here.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm with it. You know me. You said, "Are y'all ready for it?" I'm sitting there waiting
Oh,
for the
they
thing to
already
chop
ready.
up.
They ready for the life stories. Is you ready to share some life stories with them?
Yeah,
We're gonna do it. We're gonna share some life stories with the people. We love all of y'all in this live. And once again, Big Game will tell y'all, I don't see all these. See now, now. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. See, oh, it went off too fast. You saw that. Let them know I said
yeah.
thank you.
Said
They said
thank you.
something about the platform.
Yeah, thank
I live
you, and
across
and
the
your
pond.
platform. Salute 100 and the guest. Thank you, thank you.
I
Salute.
love y'all. All these comments, I'm going back into this live tomorrow and reading all these comments, and I'm responding to all of y'all, letting y'all know that nobody was ignored in this live. They go too fast, like I said, um,
Always.
and it's always a pleasure to have Big Game James on the platform. You already know that. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My bad. I'm getting caught up.
No, look,
I'm getting caught up in the messages.
I'm gonna let you read some more. Go ahead, and read some more.
What's this say? I don't know. Let me see what this. They keep going off. Across the pond, so I try to make the next one time difference. That's all.
Mad
Volume.
Catter said they can't wait till
We link up
we
again. That's a good thing. It's
big
a good
game.
thing.
We're gonna tap out of here.
We're gonna tap out here. I appreciate everybody coming in, stopping in when we laughing. You know, we might have to do this every day since everybody feeling the vibe, you know, whatever. And if you want a topic we can talk about, you can always put it down in the little comments or whatever. If you
Love you,
ain't
James.
if you ain't subscribed to me yet, you can like and subscribe my channels, Big Game James TV. We'll have the little comment down there or the link down there you can click on to. You
Big
know.
game. Cash app is in my description. Mine is in there. If you feel free to donate, you don't got to. If you want to donate, his link, mine is there. But regardless, we're gonna be here because we love y'all. And everybody, stay safe tonight. Take care of your families if you got them, and just enjoy your night. And we will see y'all when y'all want to see us. But
And
we
like I always
are.
and like I always say, like my mom always say, keep your circle small and keep your outsiders out your circle. And how I'm always saying it, SB salute. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow or whenever we get back on or when I get back on. SB salute. Keep that circle small and keep your outsiders out that circle. I'm out.
Love y'all. Stay blessed. Big game. Pleasure.
Absolutely.